Hello, and welcome back, Nintendo gamers. You are watching The Crimson Inn with Amber, or shall I say, by Amber. What if I told you that the game that you see in the background is actually a GameCube game running on an actual Wii U? That's right, you can make your Wii U completely backwards compatible, but you can also run GameCube games not only with hacks and cheats that you would normally run on an actual emulator with a legitimate GameCube ISO or GameCube game ISO. So how do you do this? I'm stuttering right now, my apologies. Well, I'm going to show you, and make sure you stay to the end of the video of the tutorial because I have some bonus things for you as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you step by step how to do this while making your custom graphics, icons, and more, okay? And be sure to hit that like button and comment below at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the first thing I want to show you is how to get your GameCube games on the actual Wii U. So in the background, you see a game called Tekkenlung's Wii U BCE Injector. So this will allow you to not only convert Wii games and GameCube games into a Wii U format to inject, but this is a very simple method. I just want to show you a few things on it. So first of all, I want to go and show you how to set up your games. So the games that I'm going to use today, and I've already installed it right here, I'm not going to show you how to get these games, but you can actually Google on how to get your ISOs, or if you have actual GameCube games like we do, you can actually put them into a disk drive, or you can copy them using ImageBird tool and put them on your system so you can make them into an ISO. Once you make it into an ISO, you're going to go right here to Retail Injection. So what this is going to do is going to have GameCube Retail Injection at the top. This is going to put it in here. This is your ISO. You can change the icons or you can download icons. So I can download games and it'll download banners and icons specifically for the Wii U. This is what pops up on the menu whenever you boot the game. So I'm going to keep the icon the same, but I'm going to do my own custom banner because I don't like that little generic banner. And I've already downloaded a really, really cool wallpaper of Skies of Arcadia. And I'm going to put that as my wallpaper. And it fits so perfectly, and this will actually pop up on the screen whenever I actually boot my game up. So what's also really cool is here you have other options. So you're going to have the option, like if you have 2 discs on the game, you can actually put the second disc on here, and you can actually give it its own icons as well. I don't have 2 discs with Skies of Arcadia Legends, so we're not going to do that. Also, you could change the gamepad, but I recommend that you do not do that. Do not change anything that has to do with the gamepad or anything else. But what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to go to the very end, and I'm going to build this actual game to where it actually plays on my Wii U. So let's go to the build. And as you can see, I already have my icons here. I already have my codes. This is my Wii U content key, and you can always Google that. This is my Rhythm Heavens title key. You can also Google that, and it'll put those keys in here for you. And then it's going to show you where I want my game to be outputted as far as the output directory, which it gives you the format that you're going to inject into the system, and it also has your temporary folder. So let's go ahead and build the game. So I'm going to build it. And depending on how fast your computer is, it shouldn't take that long to really build up the actual injection. Mine is pretty fast. I have a really, really fast PC, so it shouldn't take that long at all. But I do like the fact that you do have that option to be able to build these a lot faster than what you normally would. Another thing that I'm going to show you while we're waiting for it to build. Actually, give me one moment. Okay, so that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. But once it actually finishes, it'll tell you right here, your program is finished, and it's inside your actual saves folder, and it tells you that everything is done. It says you can install your title using the WUP installer GX2 signature, blah, 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 and it says click OK. So you're going to click OK. So once you do that, the next thing I want to show you something that's really cool, and remember, you have to do this. Always have your SD card, and if you watch Mr. Blaine's tutorial, he'll show you how to set up your SD card. Once you set up your SD card, I want you to do 2 things. One, I actually didn't show you my SD card. One moment. wish I could show you that. So my SD card is set up this way. Let me try to get this over here. And my SD card is set up this way. So if you go here, you can see that I have different folders. I want you to add an additional folder here. That additional folder I want you to add is called codes. The reason I want you to add codes in there because this is how you're going to use your cheats on these games inside the actual Wii U. So I want you to type CODES, and I want you to put that right here, codes, and I want you to put it on the root of your Wii U SD card. Put that on the root. And I wanted to express that because I want you to know how to set this up. The next thing I want you to do, I want you to go here to Nintendo SD card menu and click on that. And what I want you to do, I want you to enable the cheats, enable memory card emulation, where's the widescreen, Wii U widescreen, which makes the game fully widescreen. Pick this on auto depth if you want to. A lot of times I'll take this off and I'll change it to my own, but right now we're just going to keep it on auto. And I want you to do one more thing. Change your memory card down to 251 so you have way more memory than a normal GameCube memory card, so you don't have to change this in the future. And then once you do that, you're going to say generate Nintendo configuration. And it's going to automatically save that on your actual memory card, and it'll save it into the folder. And then you'll see it right here. It'll say Nintendo configuration. I'm not going to do this again on mine because I already have a lot of stuff saved on it and I don't want to overwrite it and erase my saves. So, and then once you do that, you just hit generate in its configuration. It'll put it right here. This will allow GameCube games to be able to save on your actual Wii U system while the SD card is actually in there. So you can also format a random SD card. My SD card is like almost a gigabyte, so I don't want to actually touch it right now. So let's go ahead and close that out. Your game is already built and it's in the folder. So mine's actually saved here. So what I want to do, I'm going to go to that specific folder and I am going to, let me pull this to the side. I'm going to go to that specific folder and then show you what to do next. So let's see, it's saved in Wii U and Wii U installs. I didn't even know I even had that on here. Okay, let's go to Wii U installs. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards because it actually gives a lot of different things on here. So here you go. It goes Wii U installs where mine is saved. It goes data, USA, games, and here's the install folder. What you gotta do is take your SD card right here where it says installs, and you're gonna drag that right there to the install folder. And it's gonna take a few seconds to copy it, as you can see right here. Depending on how fast of the SD card you have and what size SD card you have, that determines how big it actually goes to the install. The reason you're doing this is because this is going to already format it for the actual Wii U, so you can actually run the game on the Wii U. It's just said that way. You can run the game on the actual Wii U. So it's already formatted in Wii U format, so you don't have to change anything once you do the conversion. And this is one thing I love about using these two programs because it's super simplified and you don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to be super knowledgeable and you don't have to have all these technical skills and things like that. All you have to do is run the program, drag the folders, and you're good. But I really wanted to get that configuration portion out of the way because I want you to be able to use these cheats. Because in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the cheats as well. So that is it. So we're going to close this out, and then I'm going to go to the cheat part of it, and then I'm going to inject everything on here for you. Okay, let's do that first. All right, so let's go to the next part. This is the part where you actually place the codes into the game. And I know what you want to say, how do you get the codes into the game? So first, these things are called GCT, GameCube, whatever the T stands for. Hey, it is a GTC. It's a Gecko code type. I mean, it doesn't stand for GameCube. It stands for Gecko code type. So Gecko codes are game codes that you would use on Dolphin emulator whenever you play a game on Dolphin. So you can actually better use cheats like infinite health and things like that. So there are dedicated websites to these type of cheats. But you want to pull up the game in Dolphin. Once you actually pull up the game in Dolphin, I want you to click this link here. And then it's going to take you to another page. And this is how you're going to create the code for the actual Wii U. So first you need the game ID and the code type, and then you want the codes. So first I'm going to need the game ID, so I'm going to right click the properties on the game inside Dolphin. And Dolphin is going to give me the name, Serious Skies of Arcadia, ISO, and here is the game ID is right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type that game ID right here. It is called GEA8, GEAE 8P, 8P. Ah, dang it, I can't type. And then you're going to go here. I'm going to see what codes I need. So what you want to do, you go to Gecko codes here. You want to say download codes. It'll download all the codes that are available for that game. So there's over 220 codes for Skies of Arcadia. So I just want to use the ones that I want. So I'm going to use Infinite Health. So I'm going to type up here, Infinite Health. And then once I do that, Infinite Gold. I'm not Infinite Health, Infinite Gold. I'm so out of touch right now. And then I'm going to go down here. Here's the code. So what I'm going to do is right click that, copy that, and then I want to paste it here. Once I paste it, I'm going to say add code. And right here it says Infinite Gold. Then I'm going to go back and get the next code that I want. And let's see what else I have. The discoveries, no random battles, Infinite Mix Health P for any ship. So let's do the Infinite Max Health thing, so I could do Infinite Health. That way I don't want to throw my dying. If you're a player Skies of Arcadia, you know how hard the game was, so you know why I'm doing that. So we're going to type in Infinite, and you want to type it exactly how it looks. Infinite Max HP any ship. Never change the title names, because if you do, it's not going to work. And I'm going to go here again. I'm going to copy the code and I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm going to add that code. So let's see what other cool codes they have. Glitches, all the weapons fixed, anti-quilts. They have so many codes. First and third person, or you can play the game. Okay, let's see. Max health, max MP. I thought I already did that, but oh no, I just did the ships. Okay, so we'll do max health, max MP, and max experience. That make my characters like super strong right from the beginning. So first we're gonna start with max health. You're gonna type in max and then health, and then you're gonna copy and paste the codes. If you guys are watching the screen, you can pause and you can actually copy some of these codes down. So if you want to get them off the screen, you can. And then we're gonna do max health. Max MP. And then, like I said, name it exactly how it looks. Do not try to change the name titles or how they're spelled. Otherwise, the codes are not going to work. We're going to add that one. And max experience. They have so many codes. So it's like all these max experience. Now we're going to type in that code. Then we copy and paste. And then go from there, add code, max levels. Do I really want max levels? Yeah, max levels, max period. They got so many max codes. So we're just gonna stop right there because I don't want to do everything up front right now. I can always add this cheat in later. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna download this, what I've already put in here. So download that, it's gonna save it right here, you can see. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open that folder and go from there. And what I'm going to do once I open that folder, I'm going to drag it to my desktop. And once I drag it to my desktop, what I want to do, I want to be able to like put it onto the actual SD card. So once I drag it to the desktop, I'm going to have my Wii U SD card. Remember that codes folder I told you to put right here? That's where I want you to move that. So desktop, and then I'm going to look for it. Where is that GCP? Right here. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to go now, Wii U. I'm going to drag that folder into codes. And I already had one already in there, pretty much maxed out. So I'm going to leave that on. I don't remember how big it was. Let me see. about the same. So we go ahead and override it. So I already had one in there for Skies of Arcadia. So let's go now, and we're gonna actually boot up the Wii U, and I'm gonna show you how to inject the game. So let's go ahead and do that first. All right, let's go to Wii U. Hi guys, and welcome back to the last and final part. Now I wanted to tell you guys I had a special thing I wanted to show you at the end of this video. So if you can give me at least 30 to 20 likes on this video, I will show you also how to install Nintendo DS games to your actual Wii U as well. And I go through that tutorial. But for right now, I want to show you how to go ahead and get this Skies of Arcadia on here. So the first thing we're going to do is go here to where it says WAP installer. And like I said, I'll put the links below how to get the Wii U modified and stuff like that. And once you do, you're going to go down to Skies of Arcadia. You're going to go click, you're going to say inject, install. And it's going to ask you, do you want to install this application? Yes. It's going to say, do you want the name or do you want the USB? I want the USB. I have an external hard drive. It's like 2 to 3 terabytes. It's already on here. I install all my games to that. And what it's going to do is going to go through the process. It's going to go ahead and install it onto your actual hard drive. I like to do that because it actually allows everything to move a lot quicker, especially when you're booting up games and stuff like that, because it doesn't have to use the Wii U's hardware or hard drive. There's nothing on the Wii U hard drive on my system other than the operating system and the mod system. That is literally the only thing that is on my actual Wii U. All the games are all on the external hard drive, and they boot up instantaneous. And I want to tell you guys exactly what type of hard drive to use. There are these really, really powerful gaming hard drives. One's made by Toshiba, and the other one is made by Western Digital. And they're specifically say game drives. You can use those external drives, buy a special case for them. They got a special external shell that you can put them in. Make sure you buy the full size hard drives and not the actual the smaller ones, like the little SSDs and stuff like that. No, buy the game drives, buy a game case. It probably costs about $10, and put it inside that. And make sure it has a cooling system in it so it stays cool. Mine stays ice cold, so it sits on top of the Wii U, and it blends in with it because it's solid black. But I wanted to go ahead and show you this. Once you inject the game, you don't have to do anything else. Once you place everything in all those folders that I showed you and explained to you, you should be fine. That's including the cheats, the memory card, everything, and then there you go. So once you do that, we're gonna go back and I'm gonna push the home button. And you can see I'm still playing on a Wii U, and I'm gonna close it. So once you go back to the Wii U home screen, I'm going to show you how the game actually runs. And like I said, using Nintendo, you don't have to go in there and actually go back and keep going over here hitting stuff like they already here. I use a program called Nintendo Border, so I never ever have to use the program ever again. All I'm going to have to do is go into my folder. Here's my games all installed. And I have a lot of GameCube games on here. If you guys didn't see, they're still loading up. But I have a lot of GameCube games already on here. But we're going to go to Skies of Arcadia. And that's going to include all my cheats and everything else. So, do I'm going to use the Wii U's gamepad? Yes. And just like that, there's my wonderful folder that I created, my wallpaper that I placed on there, just like I wanted it. And I love that. I do have on my game, they're really custom wallpaper, and it's really beautiful. And there's another wallpaper that's on the Wii U controller, if you're able to see that. So let's go ahead and go into that. And by the way, I'm using a program called Xsplit to record this and capture this in real time. Xsplit is very beautiful because one thing I like about it when you have older games that didn't have native widescreen, and with the actual widescreen hacks that you use, like even here you can see like the Sega thing on it, I can go through and I can edit that to where I can crop out these black bars that's on the side. So I can right click it and I can just push crop. And what I can do is I can take 100% off the left and 100% off the right. And then I can just stretch it out to fully wide screen, which is like 16 by 9. And I can just pull it over. Just like that. And then I can lock it and I can choose an option to enhance it. So I'm gonna lock it, enhance it, and then we're gonna take off the full dynamic range so you can see the actual quality of the video. And just like that, there's just guys of Arcadia running on the Wii U in full quality, no issues, no problem. And let's go ahead and skip on the intro. We're gonna go straight into the game. So this is how you get your games on here. This is how the cheats work. I can start a new game and the cheats are gonna work automatically, which that's one thing I also like about the game. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Well, you can skip the intro. All right, let's get past the intro and I'm gonna go to the next part. So give me 1 second. All right, guys, so here is a little gameplay and I wanted to show this for you real time. So you can actually see the gameplay of the game in game with the cheats and everything like that. So you can see everything is already here. And this is actually pretty cool, the fact that you can actually do this. And see how my max hit points and everything's already leveled up. I'm still only on level 1. And it's actually pretty cool that I'm already maxed out at the beginning. But this lets you know that cheats actually do work. So one thing I didn't do was max out all their actual strengths or whatever, so I could have them like super strong from the beginning. But the fact that they do have so many points, I don't have to worry about like dying anymore. But this game is like extremely hard for no reason, so it's like everybody knows if you ever play Sky vs. Chick, yeah, just how difficult the game really is. So I can go back later and I can add those cheats in to where I can actually make them like super strong. And that way you can pretty much take out any enemy with like 1 or 2 hits. And you can actually do that in later videos. But I just wanted to show you here that the cheats actually do work. Like look at that, the total XP is like 99. Like they're already like leveling up. Like everything's already maxed out just like it's supposed to be. But the cheats. So this is just showing you proof that the cheats actually do work. And that's one of the things I just wanted to show you at the end of this video. But anyway, let me know what you thought about that. And like I said, if you would like to see the DS videos, please hit the like button. I need to get at least 20 or 30 likes. And leave some comments below of what other things you want to see on here. I can actually show you how to install Wii games, Wii U games, how to get those, which I'm not going to show you that publicly. You can actually go to my private Discord for that. But I can show you how to do NES, SNES, DS, pretty much every game on here except 3DS. I can put everything on here except 3DS. I can put N64 games directly on here and just inject them to where I don't have to use any kind of special emulators to make them run. They would run just like they would be on their native, the native consoles. But like I said before, you'd be able to literally like play the games like with no kind of special hacks or anything like that. You could just use the cheats, the codes, and there's nothing else on here. And it's just like having an actual thing. Hand to him at 99 and do hers at 99. So I guess I'm going to have to do that on the next one. I can go back and change it. But I just wanted to show you see firsthand so you can see with your own 2 eyes. But anyway, this is Skies of Arcadia running on the Wii U. And that is all I have for you guys and girls. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you the next video. Bye.